morning. It is Monday morning. It is about 6 o'clock. Day 2. Yeah, last night I had an awesome time. I had to turn the camera off because it got really dark and I kept fishing. And for the first time ever in my life, I caught a fish on the whopper plopper. Hard to believe it. I have a bunch of them and I fished it a bunch of times, but I just don't catch it. But for some reason, last night I caught 2 on the whopper plopper plus a shad. Actually, I was fishing the whopper plopper. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go old school and fish a jitterbug. And just as I was pulling in the whopper plopper to change it up, that's when the first bass hit it. 2-pound bass. Good fight. Then I caught the shad, which is weird. And then later that night, I was doing a pass around here in the swamp, and it was pitch black. I was fishing a black whopper plopper, and something hit this lure so hard, and then was basically in the air like it was a bird trying to take off. And I swear, I thought I hooked the loon. I was like, oh my God, what is this? Bring it in, and there was a 3.5-pound smallmouth. What a fight. I think it's my fish of the year so far, but we'll see if we can beat that. And then I caught a crappie later on the whopper plopper too. So I got 3 fish on the whopper plopper. Good sized crappie. Actually on the other side of the lake. So we're here again, and we're going to start off with the whopper plopper just to try it out a little bit. I was supposed to be out here earlier, but I got an international call from Germany from my girlfriend Lena. So I was talking to her, which was great, but it delayed me. Today's supposed to be crazy hot for New Hampshire. It's going to be in that low 90s and super humid. So I might not fish as long as I did yesterday in the morning. And I'm probably going to do some boat maintenance because I have a slow leak in the back and I'm constantly, getting the water out of the bottom of the boat. And my dad caught his first bass last night on the Storm cover pop. And he caught a picker on it too. So I think he really likes that cover pop. I love it. All right, let's get to fishing. All right, let's do a little explanation here. There's the bait fish. Our cabin is right there. This lake is really shallow, except for this area here, where it kind of comes down. This is the deep spot, deep being 25 to 30 feet. Then it gets kind of flat. There's some rocks over there. That's where the river empties in. And then it's relatively flat around. A couple years ago, they had a really long, cold winter, and it just devastated the vegetation. So the bottom of this lake is mostly now just sand and mussels. There's some reeds and lily pads that grow around, and in the swamp there are clumps of vegetation under the water. But there used to be just giant forests of grass under the water, hydrilla. So now what that's done is taken away a lot of the cover for these fish. But you'll see, actually in the morning, if you have some good glasses, you'll see rogue bass kind of wandering along the shoreline, picking off the minnows that go up there. There's no shad in this lake. It's mostly minnows, perch, crappie. So we'll see what we can do. Motherfucking tackle. Seriously. Come on, man. This is the worst lure I've ever tried. It's so bad. Literally catches nothing. That's 2 right now. They hit it. It comes right out of their mouth. It's as if there's no hooks. There it is. The blow up and the miss. Bam. You'd think like one of these days it's gonna hook something. There we go. Oh, I think I lost him. Yeah. Unless he's in these weeds. Yep. Dang. Lost him in the weeds. It's about 4 o'clock. Came out to do some fishing, and what I'm going to do right now is try to eliminate water. I've been fishing in the swamp area, and I decided, well, let's go see if there's fish on the other side in areas I don't fish that often, so that at least now I'll know that there aren't fish for later on in the week. Because it's only Monday, and I've got a lot of fish yesterday. I can take the time to do that. So we're gonna try this little corner, and we're gonna see if I can do some flipping, some shaky head, a couple other slow techniques. See what happens. There's a one. There's one. Yeah, there's bass here. I don't know if he was checking this out, but there is bass here. 2 years ago, a huge pine tree was growing next to this point here, had fallen over in a big storm, and that tree was just loaded with fish. That's where I started flipping the baby mamas. Here we go. Yeah. See? Little dink. He's not a pound. Mine too. All right. .92. Now I'm stuck on this pier here. So there's some structure here that holds fish. We know that now. Got him. More eagle. Oh man, I jacked his lip up. Geesh. Little dink. War eagle spinnerbait. Got some dinks over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that Ned Rig big beast right there. Look at that beast. Look at that beast. Look at that. Ned Rig gets him. The Ned Rig gets him. $251. $251. Messed up tail. Good fish. On the Ned Rig. Oh! What the That didn't go well. There you go. Pickerel. Okay. Pickerel. 0.33. Pickerel on a spinnerbait. Alright, to recap, day number 2. The evening is about over for filming. It's going to be too dark, so you're not going to be able to see anything. So after a late lunch, I went out to the other side of the lake to do a little scouting, and I found a rock pile with a little pier. Saw a bass under there, threw the drop shot, hooked him. A couple minutes later, put the spinnerbait from War Eagle across that same rock formation, and hooked another little dink. Then I was kind of cruising around. I did see a pretty good sized largemouth following my jerkbait. So there is fish on the other side. Came over to the markers where I've been having all my success. Tried some drop shotting with nothing, and then I put on a Ned rig, dropped it by a rock, and a 2.5 pound largemouth swallowed it. He was a nice fish. My father came out, and then I moved over to the lily pads, tried to do some frogging, tried to do some flipping, lost my Buddha bait, baby mama, maybe on a pickerel. And then I had a pickerel on a spinnerbait. So I got the 4 fish I wanted to get this evening so far. So anything else is a bonus, and I'm well on my way to my target goal of 30 for the week. Well, I'm probably going to pass that if everything keeps going the way it's going. So I'm going to turn off the camera and do some, top water, probably the whopper plopper. It kicked ass last night, so let's see if I can do it again. If I catch anything good, I'll try to turn the camera on and the flashlights on and just get it on video. All right. Otherwise, good night. See you tomorrow. Okay, as soon as I put away the camera, the whopper plopper gets the fish. Woohoo! Starting to like the whopper plopper here in New Hampshire. It's the bone color. Now I gotta untangle this mess.